Mazi Nnamdi, Biafra leader, has been in DSS detention for almost 5 years right now. Today they go talk saying a treasonable felony. Tomorrow they go talk saying a terrorism. I make them put her for that place. And I want to lend my voice on it because yesterday, Monday, they were to appear in a federal high court in Abuja for a hearing. And the video circulating around, some of them don't see him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu blast the woman who won't handle the case, Justice Binta Nyako is her name, that she's not supposed to handle the issue. I have some things to say. I know the reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not been freed. But first and foremost, look at two comments I want me to look into. One, somebody says, I need explanation. I need to understand something. What exactly will Nigeria lose? How will it affect Nigeria if the government grant Biafra? If we don't want them to be part of the system, or don't want them to lead or head their own system, it will be fair to let them build their own system. Waiting Nigeria they gain from Southeast. Why is it that it is difficult for Nigeria government to allow Biafra go its way? Because I don't see any reason why. This is more like a man and a woman. After some time, the woman says, you're not treating me well in this marriage. I want a divorce. The husband says, no, I no fit divorce. I no go divorce you. Oh yeah, the wife says, okay, begin give me my rights as your wife. The husband no gree give him a right. Or an issue of your son telling you that I want to stop answering your name. I don't like your surname again. I want to use my name. And the father is saying, no, you must use my name. You must keep on using my name. What is Nigeria gaining from Southeast that is making Nigerian government against Biafra at the come? When a judge is accused of bias by the person they are judging, because now Supreme Court accused this woman of being biased. Mazi Nnamdi cannot talk him again. Even Omoyele saw when I watched the video, he said the same thing, that this Justice Binta Nyako is biased. When a judge is accused of being biased by the person they are judging, the court is no longer a place of justice. It has become a tool for oppression. Nnamdi Kanu is not just fighting for himself. He is exposing a system that prioritizes politics over fairness. If Justice Binta Nyako has nothing to hide, why is she refusing to step aside? Because the Supreme Court told her to step aside. Why is the government so desperate to control the outcome of this case instead of allowing true justice to take its course? A judge must be above suspicion. Yet, here we are, watching a man fight not just for his freedom, but for the integrity of the judiciary itself. If a case must be manipulated to keep a man behind bars, then the system has already failed. Nigeria must choose justice or dictatorship. The longer this injustice continues, the more history will remember who stood for truth and who stood for tyranny. Me, I stand for truth. Because what this man is saying right now, a man, Dele Farotimi, wrote a book. Title of the book is The Corrupt Nature of Nigeria Judicial System. And he was speaking out some things. How many of you are aware right now that the two reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention is not I don't think it's because of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. One, it is because of Southeast politicians who have political interest and economic interest. When I say political interest, I mean people that are in politics that have aspiration and they have things, interest in politics, so they don't want to come in, they don't want Biafra to go. Maybe they are in politics now, maybe they have political interest. Two, people that have economic interest. Maybe they are in business, they are having some money. Because I don't see any reason why a man should be kept in detention for almost 5 years. Let me explain. If they carry another man dead body, it could be like firewood they carry. Na person's son, na person's brother, na person's wife, they detention so for 5 years. What has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu done or said that some other people have not done? Because Sunday Igboho was agitating, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right now, though with another format. Sunday Igboho was arrested. If I know the Yoruba leaders and Southwest leaders will sit up, Sunday Igboho came out. In the north, they call them repentant bandits. They free them, put some of them for inside Nigerian military. There is a man in Niger Delta, because there was a time Niger Delta was agitating like this. When I know they do us well, and they use when I do us well, they beg Niger Delta, grant Niger Delta amnesty. It comes to Southeast and I pick the man where they involved. Now, because one reason is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. That's the reason. Nobody could tell me anything because this injustice is becoming too clear. Supreme Court says, Madam, you cannot handle this case. You are forcing yourself to handle the case. What is your personal interest? What's your interest? There is a man in South who has a private army. If that man is an Igbo man, by now they could arrest and since. But that man has a private army. He comes on social media to brandish weapons. He comes on social media to initiate men into his private army, and is working alongside Nigeria government, because in one of his interviews he said, as he's speaking right now, that his men are fighting alongside Nigeria army in Idato. What is happening in Nigeria? Justice is better. This politics is becoming too strong and too serious. Everybody cannot be lying. Grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail. Let him go home. When the court needs him, because they don't grant him bail. Court they scatter and they turn him. Now the case has been adjourned indefinitely. Now know what I mean? No date for the next case. That federal government wants to file an appeal. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be in detention until federal government file an appeal. I'm speaking as an Igbo son in my capacity to Bechukwu Ezike. Let Southeast politicians do something about Nnamdi Kanu. All the big wins. Why be say people will colonize us? They know they put mouth for this matter. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are their citizen. But they can't keep quiet. Obviously too. Because of economic and political gains. When I don't see what thing they happen. What is good and what is bad is bad. The continuous unnecessary prolong. What did the person do for 5 years? What did the person do? They go court for 5 years. What did he do? We others never do. You take a court, don't say in hand clean. Grant and bail, allow him to go home, keep on adjourning case, keep on adjourning case. This is an injustice, and I need to speak against this. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let him go home to his family. When the court needs him, of course, he will appear. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB. Hope we know that there are two factions of IPOB. One of the faction is led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The second faction is led by Solomon Ekpa. One of these factions, not both, one of these factions that then follow the causes insecurity and while away full Southeast. One of them. On I feel know the one where they do. So that one of them, what is that? What did they gain? A lot of things are wrong. It's affecting us economically, affecting us politically, affecting us in every aspect. Southeast and 18. Other content creators keep quiet. They don't consign them. You consign me. Or the mother monage, monage. Not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu desire to be free. Share this video for me as I can lend my voice, because this is becoming pure injustice. Bye guys.